Good morning from Niceville, Florida. Today, we've got plenty of black background noise and neighbors to get in a new roof, but we have a whole pile of stuff here from Billfaro. We're going to install that today on Jack's beautiful Rapid Blue 2023 C8 Corvette. Now this is trunk and frunk liners from Billfaro on Amazon. There will be links down in the description and in the comment section. And it's a nice rubberized material that comes in a cross diamond stitch pattern. It's going to make the frunk and trunk look real class and also provide some extra insulation in that trunk to maybe keep it cooler by a couple degrees. Here with me today, I've got Swaggy on the phone camera. He's going to give it a go. Jack. And here's our new friend Mike. He's from the club. And he brought over his beautiful black 2026 C8 Stingray. This should be a pretty easy install. It just kind of slips in there. It's got almost like a Velcro material that's going to stick to the carpet of the frunk and the trunk. Now what we're going to have to do, we're going to have to push it down in there. It's a little bit difficult because this carpet kind of sticks to the Velcro, and we've got to reorganize it. We've got to pull all these little clamps off and then put them through the thing, put them in there, put the liner up underneath the rubber, and then we'll be done. I say 20 minutes. What does Jack say?
Hour and a half.
Yes, it's an hour and a half, 2-3 hours. That's how it always goes. They don't give us instructions on any of this stuff, but we're going to get it done in a record time. I think that's it. Let's get started and go. Let's get this installed. First thing, Jack's taking off these little clampy things here to hold on the net. And we got them all off.
That's it.
So you can see Jack here, you don't even need to clean the thing out. You just put the new liner in right over the dirt that's already there. All right, let's see about getting this thing in there. Mike, you want to try filming?
Sure.
Okay. Let me see if Jack, maybe I can do this. Okay. Collapse it a little bit, yeah. Okay, Mike's gonna hold the camera, see what we can do with this there. See, the Velcro wants to stick to this carpet. We tried turning it inside out and then putting it in. That's probably the best way to do it, but you know, we don't do things the best way. Okay, put that pin through the hole. I got that one, Jack. Yeah, we're gonna screw these caps on, kind of hold it in place, and then try and fit it in there. There you go. Okay, I got that one gone.
You may have to take.
It's hard to accommodate for the thickness of the rubber, huh?
Yeah.
It's not all the way down there.
It takes 2 hands to do this.
Huh?
It takes 2 hands to get this going. I don't have but one that works. I can't press it in. Yep.
It's a tight fit, and the Velcro doesn't make it any easier.
Push this front down there. Push that down all the way over here where my hand is.
So you work it in there, it does smooth out. Takes a bit of effort. Just this way a little bit.
Okay.
We still got to go that way more. See how up against here?
Yeah.
And then we got this wrinkle here. There we go. Huh?
Yeah. See, this goes.
Yeah.
Here we go back on that. Start that. Yeah.
It start?
It started.
It got it. Okay, good. All right, now we gotta push this up underneath the rubber. Looking real good in here. I have a couple of trim tools here that I've got with my handy dandy trim tool kit, but Jack says he doesn't need them. You see he's tucking that under there real nice. That looks good, huh, Jack?
Yeah, it does.
It does look good.
So you tuck it up under here, and it gives it a real nice finished look. And it's in. Whew. How long did that take us, Jack?
Oh, forgot to turn my watch off.
Watch. That took about 15 minutes. All right. All right, we're going to move to the back and see how that works.
Yep, pull it up, pull it up.
Okay, now the back is going to be a little bit more of a challenge. It's a bit bigger and it comes in two pieces. Like this.
And see, what I'm going to do is try to keep this loose here and stick on this over here.
Right. Okay, so what we're going to do, we figured that it's easier to line this up and get it in place if we pull this out. It's just 4 T's, T15s. We pull it off just like that one over there. Then we're going to put it in place and we're going to put it back on. Be right back at you. We don't know exactly how to pull this out, so we're just using some trim tools to lift that up and then tuck this up underneath there.
See if you pull it up from the center. Pull up here with your hand. Fingers.
And we're done. The roofers aren't done, so you just have to put up with that noise. But I had my 3 musketeers over here help me out, and it took us about an hour and a half. We, of course, a little time trying to figure it out. Of course, none of this stuff from Amazon comes with any instructions or anything, so we figured it out. We got it in there, and this is how it looks. Okay, this is the frunk. You've got to kind of get this thing fitted in there. There are holes for all these clips, and you put the clips back on to hold it in place, and then you form fit it, and you tuck it up underneath the rubber here so it looks real good. The back was a little more work. The back comes in 2 pieces. There's a lot of shapes back there, but you can see It fits right around the clips for the roof. Down on the bottom fits around there. The emergency release sticks out. And we don't know how to pull this off, so we just use some clips. Just kind of raise it up a little bit and tuck it in. We still need to finish it up here. I think if you were a little younger, a little stronger, a little more knowledgeable, you could probably get it in there perfect the first time. But man, does that look good. Jack's car is ready for the show season. Coming up soon. Okay, that's the Frunk and Trunk Liners by Billfaro on Amazon. We will have links down in the description and the top of the comment section. Until next time, this is Tim. See ya!